about why I decided to move from law into nursing, because obviously that is a significant like field switch, like literally arts, humanities, law to medicine, science. I think that was hard for me to wrap my head around, my parents to wrap their head around, and I'm sure if you watch my life update and I literally said I'm moving to nursing, you would have been like and I gave a little bit of background in that video as to why, but I'm going to devote a full video to it. I've written up a plan that I'm just going to sit and just chat with. I have my coffee here. Also, I did post a question box on my story a week ago. Well, today when I'm filming it, I posted it today, and not that I expected to be flooded with questions. I didn't certainly expect that. I expected like maybe 4 questions. Kind of got none, which kind of hit my heart, and I was like, okay, it's all right. No, you can ask questions, because I love and will like always be open to answering questions. I love talking a lot, even though I'm an introvert. Anyway, I guess the main, well, not the main point, but I guess like when I was little, I remember in kindy we had like, I don't know, someone from St. John of God ambulance come, and I was like, I want to be a doctor. I want to, and that's like what I wanted to be when I was little. And like, so like I've always had an interest and a passion, or an interest, not a passion, but an interest in the medical field. But then when I got to high school, I didn't like chemistry, and I knew that was a massive component of medicine and becoming a doctor. So I was like, maybe that's not for me. And I thought it was sort of like out of the picture, to be honest, because I also didn't enjoy human bio in year 10. I found the content really dry, which it isn't now. From my perspective now, it's not dry. I love the content, but I don't know, I think the way we were being taught it, who was teaching it, I don't know, there was a lot of factors in it that I mean, to be honest, we only did a term of it, so we only did like 10 weeks of it, so I didn't really get to feel it out, if that makes sense. But in year 10, and mind you, this was 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, if I was doing it now, I probably would have chosen it as an ATAR subject. So because I didn't like human bio, I literally thought, well, no, I literally can't do anything in medicine. I can't do anything in I can't become a nurse and whatnot. And I thought it was completely out of the picture. However, now I'm like obsessed with anatomy, and I love learning about it, and can't wait to learn like all the little terms and all that sort of stuff. Like I thrive off little definitions and that sort of stuff. So once I realized that I didn't like human bio in year 10, ultimately for me that meant, well, I guess I have to move into humanities. I've always had an interest in humanities, but I thought I really liked the sciences. I obviously still did psychology as well, which I think now is sort of what's also interesting my passion in anatomy, because they go hand in hand. So I moved over into humanities. I did the art side of it, and I did politics and law, and I loved it, and I thought I did. Obviously circumstances have changed now, but I always loved Suits, Criminal Minds, NCIS, like, and other shows relating to crime, justice, law, like anything related to that, Designated Survivor, like anything political, anything like that, I really liked. And it was something I loved to watch on TV. I loved learning about as well. And that was when I was like, nah, law is for me. I want to be a paralegal. I want to be Rachel Zane. Like I want that. I want to do legal research. Like research has been something I always love and have always loved to do. Hence why I literally for 2 years now I've been saying I want to be a paralegal. I want to do something in law. I don't want to be a lawyer because I don't really like the standing up side of it, like standing up in court. But like, and don't get me wrong, I know that there's other aspects of being a lawyer than just standing up in court. But I don't know, I just didn't find I don't know. I don't really know how to explain the feeling I felt once I started. I had doubts prior to starting. I was like, I love the campus that I was at. Like, don't get me, I love the campus. And if I could do what I was doing at my campus, I would 110% stay at where I am. But they don't offer it, so I have to move, which was probably the worst part about it, because I had my heart set on this campus and on this university for like forever now. And I was like, that's where I'm going to go. This is what I'm going to study. And so I had my doubts, and then I was like, once I get in, I'll know that I want to do law. Like, I'll know that it's for me. I'll know that I want to be a paralegal. I know that that's what I want to do futuristically. Obviously I went for a week, and then the following week I ended up in hospital, which obviously was not in any way, shape or form a plan of mine. But those circumstances and that may influence my decision as well, because I got to see, I had exposure to like what nurses did, ultimately what they did and how they cared for me and looked after me and were like amazing. So like once I started, and even though I went for a week and I'd only done like some lectures and some discussions, and I'd only like online I'd done like some lectures and discussions, I knew deep down, and I can't describe this feeling, but this is how I'm going to put it, I would have grown to hate my decision, become really unhappy because I already sensed the feeling of being unhappy and where I was. I wasn't happy. I was extremely emotional, extremely sad. I couldn't pinpoint it. I was extremely anxious, stressed, and I didn't know why. To me, I was like, there's no reason why I should be stressed. Like, why is this a possibility? Like, why am I feeling stressed towards this? So that's when I literally knew. I was like, I have to switch. And then seeing what a nurse does, I always like loved the idea of being a nurse. I think the more bedside manner and the more patient care and the more one-on-one with a patient you get is like the aspect of it I really enjoy, and also like the medicine side of it as well. But like, I love medicine, but like I think that patient care one-on-one thing is like what really interests me as well. I think that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. I'm speaking from my head, but I also have a plan, like a outline here. So the nurses for me, my nurses, my amazing, kind, caring nurses that were amazing, and I like thank them beyond a million because they were amazing. Like, I honestly don't know what I would have done if I didn't have my nurses who looked after me and knew I was 17 and like I was in the adult surgical ward. Like, there was I think in the room, like, I'm pointing backwards, like the room's behind me, but the room to like the right of me was like an 80-year-old man, and the room to the left, like the left of me, was a like 70-year-old woman. So I was like, and I'm just here 17. Although one of the nurses who came to take my blood one time said that there was like there were the most ever like teen females from 17 to 21 that she's ever seen. So she was like, wow, another one of you. And I was like, yeah, I am. So my nurses made me realize that I could really see myself being a nurse and helping people like I was helped, because I think that's ultimately now what I want to do. I just want to help people during that like time of vulnerability, suffering, pain, hurt. Like, knowing you can't do anything is what, like, even as a patient, knowing you can't do anything is like really hard. Like, I grew a temperature and there was nothing I could do. Like, I was in loose clothing, I was on bed rest, so like there was nothing I could have done. So knowing that, and like, just because obviously after the surgery I was had, you should just go home the next day, but already gone through that. So and people say the saying, I think for me, the saying everything happens for a reason, I think ultimately for me applies in this situation, because I saw something that I thought I was only just interested in, and I didn't know that it could become a career, and I just moved straight into the field. I didn't waste my time with the what ifs, is what I've written here. I didn't waste my time with the what ifs. I didn't go. One of my thoughts, once I talked to one of my really close friends, Nathan, I was like, what do you think, blah blah blah, and he was like, yeah, you know, if you want to do it, you can do it. Like, you have the opportunity to, you're not going to waste any money, you know. And I went, nah, it's all right, I'll just wait, I'll like write out my law degree, and then if I really want to do nursing, I'll do nursing. And I'm like, how much debt do you think you want to be in, girl? 3 years is 3 years. Like, yes, it's short, even though I would have graduated my law degree when I was 30, oh my god, when I was 20. Why wait when you have the opportunity to move? If you're like, and I think I needed to come to terms with the fact that I wasn't going to be happy where I was, leave the campus that I like fully loved and like cherished so much. I guess all I know now, let's just move the straw out of the shot. All I know now is that I couldn't be happier. I'm so excited and honestly can't wait to get started and work towards becoming a registered nurse, like to become an RN. I like literally cannot wait. And then obviously to see where I can go and take an RN, because to me, I don't think a registered nurse is an end goal. I would ultimately probably like to work to maybe towards a nurse practitioner. I could see myself being in the working in pediatrics, the ED, like med surge, anything. I just think they're like very cool, great. Like nursing is just I'm so excited. Like literally cannot contain my excitement. I'm so excited, and I know if I stuck with law, I would just, this excitement, I didn't have this excitement before. I'm so excited. Like my anxiety is still here because I'm like, I have to wait until August, which is a long time, especially with the virus spreading and not being able to go outside and see anybody. But I'm just so excited for like placements, and even then it might still be online. When I was filling out my application on Monday, I had to check a box saying like, I can't even remember what it was like, there could be a chance that blah 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 semester 2 could continue online, and I was like, okay. But I'm like labs, placements, like I'm so excited for any of like all of that, like just to experience and all of that. And I know like in Australia, like it seems like such a good course. Like I feel like they've really like hit the foundational like nail on the head with like placement and that. Like I know in America they have it, but in America become a nurse is so different to how you do it in Australia. Australia, it's just an undergraduate course, whereas in America you have to do like an undergraduate course. I don't even know how it works. Like this phase, I'm so confused. I still haven't worked it out. Like I did a lot of research on how to become a nurse in America. Not that I wanted to, just I was curious because I watch a lot of nursing videos on YouTube and a lot of them are from America. But I'm actually so excited to start the journey, share the journey. Obviously I would have shared my law journey as well, but like I'm just so excited to share this journey because obviously I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share this and just explore it with you and just like post like from study content to what I like and dislike about it, talking about the different placements, like to vlogs, chats, sit down videos. Although this year is unorthodox with the virus, to say the least, a lot has happened. Some positives, mostly positives, some negatives, ending up in hospital. But ultimately in a short space of time, in like the short space of 4 months, a lot has changed. If you told me 6 months ago, like when I was studying for WACE, that I would not do what I was set out to do, probably would have slapped you. I probably would have been like, you're joking. Like, of course I'm gonna like law. What are you talking about? Like, what? You want to move into nursing? Actually, no. You want to? You have moved into nursing? Pending you get the offer. I would have been like, you're crazy. What are you talking about? But now I'm like, I couldn't be happier. Like, I'm so excited to see where it goes and stuff. And my anxiety stems around change, and so like this change, like speaking it out loud and telling my parents that I wanted to do it was one of the hardest things I had to do, because I was like, what are they gonna say? Are they gonna be happy? Are they gonna like be like, why? Because once I set my heart on something, I set my heart on something. If I want something, and I'm gonna go get it. So once I set my heart on UWA and law, that's what I did. I worked my butt off to get there. Although I didn't plan on doing my JD, I worked my ass off to get to UWA and law and society and criminology. Like I just worked so hard to get to that position. I did better than I needed to do, which I'm utterly grateful for. So like speaking it and coming to terms and being like, actually what I worked so hard to do is not what I want to actually do. I think that mum's like, but you worked so hard to get to UWA, like why? Like everybody's like, why are you leaving? Like, yeah. Although I'm leaving UWA and I'm leaving the small amount of my high school that went there and moving to where the populace of my high school went. But anyway, but obviously with the change and what happened to me, like, I mean, if you told me last year that I would have ended up in having emergency surgery to have my appendix out, probably wouldn't have believed you either. I mean, not that that's something that can be predicted, but if it didn't happen, I might not be here right now. Sorry to get morbid, but that could have been a potential. If I just, there's a lot of what ifs with that scenario, and some what ifs I just don't want to relive in my mind. Anyway, I'm so happy and grateful. This is gonna sound really weird. I'm happy and great. I'm not happy it happened. I'm not happy I was in that much pain. Like that much pain was, I don't wish that upon my worst enemy. That was so, yeah, it was so bad. I was just so vulnerable and in so much pain, kickled over in my bed, just literally crying out for my mum in pain. But I'm grateful for what the time brought me. Like I think I changed so much. I experienced so much within a short period of time, and it made me realize what I really wanted to do. It sort of was an eye-opener. It was an eye-opening experience nonetheless, but an eye-opener in the sense that, well, actually you don't really want to do law. Nursing is what you really, really want to do. And on that note, stay safe, stay healthy, and I love you all. And I know if you have any questions about, I don't know, changing careers, I don't know, anything really, any questions really, you can leave them down below. I will be more than happy to answer them. Head over to my Instagram. I combined my Instagrams, so it's just my personal account now. So my personal and my YouTube account have just combined. I just didn't like going all over. Yeah. But anyway, actually, you know what I didn't say? Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you really support my channel. Again, stay safe, stay healthy. I hope everybody is well. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's vlog and enjoy the vlog that will be going up the following Friday. I love filming vlogs. Vlogs are my favorite things to film, my favorite things to edit. I love making vlogs for you guys. I love sharing my life. Let me know if they're getting repetitive and I'll stop. Let me know what other videos you want me to make. My analytics say that a lot of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So I would subscribe because, I mean, why not? You're already watching the videos. It helps me, it helps you keep track of the videos. This video has been 20 minutes long and it's a sit down video. I'm not sure if I'll be editing it or if I'm just going to post it. We'll soon see. Obviously I'll put my intro on that at the beginning. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you had a nice iced latte with ya. Sorry if I was reading off the screen that much. I spoke mostly from my head, but sometimes I did need to use the video prompt because I wrote that when I was like fully like just thinking about it. And if I sat here and thought about it, we would still be here, probably be here for like another 40 minutes. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I've said that 17,000 million trillion times. But yeah, head over to my Instagram, like my photos. I'm going to be posting a lot more content on there anyway. And yes, with that being said, goodbye, stay safe, I love you all.